This is the last episode.
I love your new Bandcamp album, Lewis.
I like this new bit of every week trying to find a new thing to make sound happen.
Okay, my brain is having a short circuit for a second.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who plays Scott Pilgrim in the Scott Pilgrim movie?
Michael Cera.
Do you know he is like a Bandcamp album?
Yeah, he makes music.
It's weird.
Dude, Michael Cera is awesome.
I remembered that and I was like, oh yeah, he did that.
Have you watched his short films on YouTube?
I watched
Specifically Gregory Go Boom.
I watched that one.
Gregory Go Boom is one of the greatest.
It was interesting.
It's real good.
Yeah, because he
one
does
of the greatest like YouTube short
he does
films
touring
I've seen.
stuff for like art festivals and all that from film. But you playing your weird can reminded me of Bandcamp. Bandcamp is a wonderful place sometimes.
It's weird how it's still a thing.
It's bigger than ever. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because it's a good platform.
It is.
But then you find
better than SoundCloud.
it's also you find the cool weird shit made on there.
Yeah.
Like my favorite one of all time that I remember
The band Soron Perforbis. Okay, that's French.
of like the weird ones
It's something like that though.
is I don't know if it's still up on SoundCloud or if I'm getting the title right. It is a project called Chipmunks on Speed. And the idea
I've heard of this.
And the idea is that they essentially just modify and play over Alvin and the Chipmunks songs and sludge death metal them. And it's pretty great.
Cool.
And it's pretty fucking dumb as an idea if you don't think about it.
Yeah.
But then they made it and it's pretty good
Cool.
for what it is. And then my favorite is the Concept Drake and Josh album that a couple people that I know made a long time ago.
Oh my
That's like
God.
20 something tracks long. And it's just different genres themed around Drake and Josh.
That's amazing.
It's pretty good. Bandcamp's a cool place. But
Hey,
you have to dig.
Hey guys, this is the last episode podcast. My name is Lewis.
And I'm your fourth asshole talking.
That's a reference to a off the mic conversation we were having about drugs.
And opening up your fourth asshole
Yeah.
to open your ports to space.
Yeah. Does that mean we're gonna talk about it?
No, we're not.
Space Force. That's all I gotta say.
It's going to be a bad Star Wars movie, I'll tell you
I'm very
what.
excited for Space Force. So welcome new people because I saw a big old jump in listeners after my my talk with that one channel that I don't remember the name of.
The Young Turks.
Young Turks. No, Southern Cross Resistance. So welcome people who are from there. This is a podcast and it's a shit show. So
I have a name, but I don't say it a lot, so that I'm going to keep this going.
Andres.
That's not my name. That's
And
not even close to my name.
San Andreas.
That's a pretty good game. I've been thinking about GTA a lot recently.
Why?
The good ones, like the really good ones.
Like 3?
Well,
and
actually,
Vice?
there's no really bad GTA games, but like I really want to go back and play Vice City.
Vice City's real fun.
Mainly because I don't think it's
Because
like,
my favorite radio station, the metal one that plays Metallica and Slayer. And
well, that's what I'm about to say. Vice City, like I don't even think it's debatable, has the best overall soundtrack, no question.
Yes, no question.
Because it is classic stuff from the 80s.
And like good stuff.
But the actual classics.
Yeah.
Occasionally there's a couple like one-hit wonders like up here in the pop stuff like I Ran or whatever, but I still like that song.
A Flock of Seagulls.
Like Flock of Seagulls. Which,
That's a good song.
by the way, I didn't know this until I watched a YouTube video that reviews pop stuff. I Ran was about running away from aliens.
Interesting.
It's like a concept sci-fi album. The album it comes from.
Level jump so much. Yeah.
So I Ran is about running away from aliens. The 80s one-hit wonders are fascinating to look at. If you want to learn more about this stuff and you're interested in it like I am, or you think you might be, I highly recommend one of the few good music channels on YouTube, Todd in the Shadows, and his series One Hit Wonders.
I like Lost in Vegas. They're a good
That
YouTube.
movie?
No, there's
Lost in Vegas. They're the ones that I was talking about. Where I watched them listen to metal stuff because they're not into it.
I like
And I'm like, oh, this is neat.
I like it. There's a lot of
There's a couple okay
I'm
music
so
channels
surprised how not surprised, that's not the word, but there's a lot of YouTube channels that like they just review music. That's like so and it's just got two guys.
Thank the OG man, Anthony Fantano.
And
And needle drops all around.
Yeah, I know Anthony Fantano, but like but I like how they're always the same. It's two black guys who've never listened to rock and they're just reviewing rock music.
That's like its own subgenre of like music stuff, but I know
But
what you're
there's
talking about.
so many of them.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Because a lot of them are like, well, I'm an adult, and I have time to listen to music that's not hip hop or whatever. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
And it's a way of like, me and my buddy can make time to listen to new music.
Yeah, and it's such a low, and I don't mean this as an insult. I mean it as just a way the genre of it works. It's a low effort type of thing to do.
But it's fascinating to look at.
But it's fascinating to look
it's
at.
different than like reacting to video.
Yeah.
There's more to break up if you're an interesting person.
Yeah, if you're good at it, yeah, for sure.
Like watching, I forgot which music channel I was watching. It was of like, I forget his channel, but that video always comes up if you watch like Lost in Vegas. It's an old man.
I don't know, man.
You might have seen like in related videos every now and then. I love watching him because like I'll just watch anything that you guys like, any music that you want me to.
Yeah.
And then they had him rewatch because he's seen it before. They had him rewatch Johnny Cash's Hurt video again, and I was like, "Oh man, this is way worse because you're an old man."
Oh man,
and his wife is also gone.
Oh no!
And I was like, "Oh shit, this is way worse than I thought it would be."
Rip.
Yeah.
F.
I guess I only watched like Sean C's pretty good. He's just like a reactor slash reviewer of like hip hop and other stuff. Mm-hmm. And then the actual best reactor is Big Quint. The actual god is Big Quint.
Don't know who that is.
He doesn't upload a lot, but man, when he does, that boy, he broke his chair for a video. That was pretty cool.
Cool.
He gets very excited, and I like him a whole bunch.
Any YouTube channels that I want to shout out right now? Let me look.
Another channel I shout out are even obscure.
I know.
That are music related.
Sugar Pine 7.
They're not obscure.
A very obscure little channel.
They work for a big conglomerate they don't give a shit about.
I don't know if I like that or not.
I hate it. Because they keep getting going in their videos. I'm like, man, I don't care about any of you guys. Funhouse is not my type of humor, and Rooster Teeth sucks.
Yeah. I'm kind of over the hating on Rooster Teeth. I get it. Like
it's just like, oh, they're around. Snore.
Yeah. That's how I feel at
and
this
I wish
point.
I loved them because the people that used to be there are either passed away or they're not funny anymore.
Yeah.
So I have no stake in Rooster Teeth anymore. Red versus Blue, I'm so over a long time ago.
You know,
and as much as I love Monty Hume, I love his stuff. Ruby was never my thing.
You know, the Valley Folk is now signed for Rooster Teeth also.
Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah.
Well,
so I don't know how I feel about it. It's weird seeing all the sources.
I'm not a fan of like YouTube channels becoming companies and owning other stuff.
No,
like
that's
Game
what
Grumps
literally
owning plays and Super Mega. I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, it's strange.
I hate it.
It's really weird. I don't like I'm rewatching old Game Grumps right now. Let's talk about this. I'm rewatching a lot of old Game Grumps, like Jordan era Game Grumps.
Are you finally getting why I'm like so the way I am about new stuff?
Yeah, the old Game Grumps is real good. Like
nothing will make me laugh more than the controversy around the Nickelodeon Guts episode.
I don't remember.
It was they were playing Nickelodeon Guts, and Aaron didn't know about a mechanic that John didn't tell him about, and he was like joking about it. But Aaron got legitimately pissed the whole video. Like he was like furious at him.
Yeah,
and I thought it was really immature of Aaron to do that, but it made for a funny video.
Can I say like they? And this is a little thing.
Let's talk about people playing video games on this podcast. Fuck it.
There's a little thing like this. They weren't afraid to say things back then. Dan kind of made the show a little bit more PC. I don't. Let me rephrase this. I don't think Dan made the show more PC, and I don't mean this as like the PC blah 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 thing, but like
they try to make humor that doesn't alienate people.
Yeah,
which I get. It's a business, and you want to.
It's more of a business now.
And also, why would you want to alienate people on purpose? Because your whole thing is you're an entertainer. I want to make people feel happy.
Yeah, I get it. Like I have no ill will towards current Game Grumps stuff, and I still watch current Game. I was watching.
It all went downhill when Barry left.
It really did.
I'm joking, but I'm pretty sure that's when people.
Dude, well, the editing is. Well, I get it. There's more to do.
Barry, put that shit in.
Yeah, there'll never be anything funnier than that episode where Barry just kept putting the bird in.
Yeah,
flying around. Yeah. That took so much effort
for nothing.
But it was worth it.
And totally that's for a channel that people legitimately don't even watch. Like they put it on in the background.
Yeah.
A lot of Let's Plays and YouTube shows like it's just background noise. So you don't have to be a good video man anymore to be a good YouTuber. You still have to try a little bit, but you don't got to.
Who are good gaming YouTubers right now?
Two Best Friends Play. That's what I'll always say forever and ever.
I still don't watch.
Shouts out to them, by the way, and the fan base and everyone for that.
I'm sick, by the way. I'm sorry.
Because don't be, idiot. Don't be sick. I talked about last week on the podcast about Metal Wolf Chaos. Or I don't think I did.
I don't think so.
Because we didn't get to the Devolver's conference. By the way, Devolver's conference, still pretty good. I cannot believe they just did RoboCop for the ending sequence.
I didn't watch.
On Twitter, they said, "Hey guys, we'll go watch RoboCop today," and everyone's like, "What are you talking about?" And the ending, because there's an actual plot to these conferences now, which is really funny to me.
That's cool.
And the end of it, they redid RoboCop's when he gets rebuilt in the first movie, and they even did the "You're gonna be one badass motherfucker," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I love everything about this. This is cool. The best shit ever." They're having a story. And while their conference was, it was still my kind of humor. I really liked it. They didn't have a lot of games. That game, something Pablo,
Life of Pablo.
Where it's about like this weird 2D game where you do cool tricks with dual guns.
Yeah, I saw.
That game looks actually really fun. But they teased last year, I'll give some backstory on, hey guys, if you want Metal of Chaos to come out in America, tweet FromSoft about it. Like as a joke, because they joke on their Twitter, because Devolver's like, they're kind of renegades in the indie space. They don't really give a shit, but they're big enough they can do whatever they want. And then I was like, oh, that's kind of funny, because the reason I know about it is because of Two Best Friends, like their video they made about it years ago. because it is a game made by From Software, which, if you're not aware, is really famous now for making the Soul series and Bloodborne.
Yeah, they're it's kind of up there.
They also think they did Armored Core, I think.
I don't know what
I
that
think it might be a
is.
different
Oh,
company.
yeah, I know what that is.
I think they did Armored Core. I'm not quite sure, but it was a game called Medal of Chaos, released on the Xbox original, Japan only, but it was notable for having one of the funniest dubs of all time, and also the fact that all of the game, for even in Japanese version, because the only one that existed at the time, is all in English with Japanese subtitles on.
Fun.
And that's just it's a fun, goofy idea, because the premise is that the president is portrayed as the vice president by a mecha. So they have a mecha war for the presidency of America. And the more I talk about it, the more bomb-ass and amazing it sounds, because it's the stupidest shit ever.
Also, the more realistic that could happen.
And they know why that game was so popular, because the opening trailer they showed at Devolver's thing was, all right, everybody, let's party. That's the exact way it's delivered. And like, you guys know. And I was like, okay, all of us as fans, we did it. But then they confirmed that on their live stream, like, yeah, there was this YouTube channel called Two Best Friends Play that they made it a big thing. I'm like, holy shit, the fan base and them, we do it. We bring dumb games nobody cares about back. We brought it back by just yelling loud enough, and I'm very happy about it.
So good.
Because that's a game that, who gives a shit about that?
No one.
It's a 2005
You do.
mecha game that has a funny dub that I wish I could play on a not modded Xbox.
Yeah.
But we do it. I love video games sometimes, and the fans. But that is by far the best channel.
Sometimes video games are cool. Other times
They're not so cool.
They're not.
But they're the good ones
I'm
outweigh
cool,
the bad.
I'm not so cool, and we're the cool cunts. There you go. The
Wow,
cool,
dude.
the cool
Call-
cunts.
Call out people that don't give a shit about us, why don't you?
Uh,
They mean that people want to fuck Danny, and he's like his 40s.
I like Danny.
People want to fuck Danny. And
I get
don't
it.
get it.
I get it.
Not when they're like 13.
Oh, I get it.
I don't get it.
I get
He's an okay singer with like a decent head of hair.
it. Oh, he's a pretty good singer with a pretty good set of
He's a
hair.
pretty good cover singer, and not even for all covers.
I like Danny.
That's not even a hot take either.
I like John more than Danny, but you know.
Oh, that's not even a contest.
Yeah,
I don't like Danny at all, that thing.
I like Danny.
Danny doesn't even want to be there.
No, he totally does.
And then Aaron just makes poop jokes. And I'm like, okay, that's all you got? I'm moving on.
They used to say the fag word. They used to say it a lot.
I like how you held the F on that. like you're revving up an ability. Like it had startup on it.
Because I was gonna just say
How many frames of startup did it have?
I was
like
just
5?
gonna say the F word.
Fuck.
No, I was gonna say the
Fondle?
the phrase the F word. Quote F word.
Oh, like the L word, like that comedy thing, the L word?
Is that a comedy thing?
Yeah, the L word or whatever.
It's the show, but I don't know if it's a comedy thing.
It's about gays, I think.
Yeah, because lesbian is the word.
No, levers.
Levers. Minecraft. Dude, Minecraft is getting re-released on the Switch this Wednesday.
Etika loves Minecraft.
A lot of people love Minecraft. A lot of people really love Minecraft.
People still
I
love
don't know
Minecraft.
if you know this.
I know.
A lot of people really like Minecraft.
Microsoft buying Minecraft for the money that they did shows so much people love Minecraft.
Are you gonna get it on Switch?
Why? You own a PC that can run the crazy mods. Why?
I'm not gonna get it.
You just want that Mario skin. That's all you want.
I don't care about Mario.
No, you get a cool Mario skin if you play it on the Switch.
I want a
You just
I want a Klonoa
Lewis,
skin.
you can't play the Switch version because it doesn't have your sex mods in it, okay?
Doesn't have the Klonoa skin.
Yeah, your Klonoa Minecraft sex mod.
Dude, I want it. It
exists. Go find it.
All right. Let me Google it right now.
Go
in the
look
middle
up
of the
Klonoa skin, then look up Minecraft sex mod. And see if they're compatible in the same version. And then
Klonoa-
download it live on the podcast and play it.
I'm just gonna type in Klonoa sex mod. See what a sex mod for Fallout 4.
Hell yeah!
Missing Klonoa. Rather than
If someone said like, "Where's Klonoa in this Fallout?"
how
4
to
mod?
emulate Klonoa or Wonder Swan like a boss emulation.
Oh, the Wonder Swan! Shouts out to the Wonder Swan. I love that guy.
Have you ever heard of this guy before?
Oh, Klonoa.
Thank you, internet.
That's funny.
That's how everyone. Yeah.
It's like who?
Yeah. That's what this.
Okay, I realized why I say who like that.
Who?
Is because of Guardians 1, where they go, "Come on, I'm Star-Lord." Who? And that was so funny to me at the time that I can't not say who like that.
I don't remember.
It's remember the weird, like the cool black alien dude. Where it's like,
Racist?
"Come on, I'm Star-Lord," and he
I
looks at
don't,
him.
dude.
Who?
You know I don't see race. I'm colorblind.
I don't see gender. I'm penis blind. I don't know.
I can't smell numbers. I'm color deaf.
That's pretty good.
It's my favorite like quote that I made. It's mine. I made that myself. It came out of my brain when I was like 7.
I don't believe the age.
I was like 11. I was in middle school.
I don't believe the school. I think
I was
we made that up like last night.
I definitely was in middle school.
While playing
No,
Donkey Kong.
you can talk to all my best friends. That's my thing. I put it on Reddit.
You're digging yourself into like the lamest hole possible. My friends in Reddit think I'm cool. Also, by the way, I had to be on Reddit because I had to look up an information thing on Reddit.
I'm sorry.
They made the layout good.
I
What
like
happened?
Reddit.
No, did you see what they did? They made a new UI,
I
like
still-
in beta.
I still use Reddit.
Doesn't look like fucking shit.
I still use the Reddit thing. I don't know.
No, look it up just so you can see what I'm talking about. It doesn't look like shit anymore. It looks like an actual website used by humans.
Let me turn it off real quick.
Not like a ghetto IRC chat.
Let me. How do I turn this off? I have a skin over my Reddit.
No, just go to like a news article that shows a screenshot of it or something.
No.
Why'd you say it like that? Like a tired girlfriend. Like when they take a nap. Like, no. Are you hungry? No.
This is called E3 Part 2 for a reason. So
E stands for Electronic 3 Girlfriends. You best cut that out, boy.
You know I won't.
I mean in like life.
Oh, okay.
Like coughing.
How bad was it? Oh, cool. It clipped and everything. So while we were recording last week's podcast, we were in the smack boy middle of.
I didn't smack no boys.
Right in the middle of E3, and we missed.
You can't prove that I did or did not smack a boy.
Okay. All right. We missed talking about Sony and Nintendo.
Smack 3 E's.
One of them was fine. The other one was also fine.
One of them was double fine.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about the double fine. Sony.
So yeah, my old hero doesn't like me anymore.
Well, before we do, before you
Tim
do,
Schafer, he's a whatever.
yeah. Okay. Let's talk.
Controversial figure.
I want to talk about the Division toast.
Yeah, talk about that because I don't give a shit about Division.
Why?
Boring and whack.
I love the Division.
Also, that trailer took itself way too seriously.
It really did.
Ubisoft.
It really did. All right. So
oh yeah, we didn't talk about Ubisoft, right? We missed that.
Did we talk about?
We missed it. We were talking about it during Ubisoft stuff.
Oh shit! What happened with Ubisoft?
Oh, David Wise came out and did Donkey Kong shit, and I was like, oh sweet, because they did the DK rap.
Yeah.
And I was like, the DK rap, yeah. And then they showed off that Star Fox is going to be in that weird
game that no one's gonna
game you
buy.
can build toys with.
Yeah, no one's gonna.
And I'm like, man, I don't care.
Yeah,
but
no one's gonna get that.
It's cool that you built a model for Miyamoto.
Also, 30 minutes on Assassin's Creed.
It wasn't 30 minutes on Assassin's Creed.
It wasn't 30 minutes on Assassin's Creed, but a lot of minutes.
Oh, you can play as a girl from the start.
Woo!
That's interesting because that means it's a whole branch of new story.
Yeah, but
it's not like Syndicate. It's not like Syndicate where it's like you switch between them. It's a new story.
Got it.
Which is different enough.
The Crew 2, the Crew 1 was fun.
It's not Burnout Paradise, so moving on.
Yeah. For Honor. Oh, so For Honor is free.
I wish For Honor was a good game.
It's free on PC. I downloaded it.
Yeah, the base edition, right?
It's
on Uplay.
Full game on Uplay. It's a full game, 50 gigs. I found that out. That game is not fun. I'm not a fan.
It has the base of a really solid competitive game. It fails at that.
Yeah.
I can get into it. It's not what it's trying to be. And it's a shame because all those characters have sweet movesets and models. And they animate so well.
And the only other thing that Ubisoft...
And that Chinese expansion that they're doing looks so amazing. But it's not a game that I like.
Yeah, it plays weird. Because I remember when it came out, I was like, the idea of like a...
It's also a hard game to play.
Yeah. The idea of like a arena...
But that's not a bad thing
multiplayer
about
game, like with the style of like a shooter, but like with swords.
No, that's not even close to what it is.
Whoa, you cut out for a second.
Because I moved away from the mic.
Oh, okay.
Like I was saying, that's not what it is at all.
No, I know. That's what I thought it was.
It's trying to be a third-person arena fighting game.
Yeah, I see. That's what I missed.
The last game that did that was Anarchy Reigns.
I don't know.
By Platinum in like 2011 or 12.
I don't know any Platinum game.
That game was pretty good. It had Bayonetta in it. She was a little busted.
I love Bayonetta.
She was made by Platinum, so Bayonetta was in it as a DLC character.
Cool.
That game was pretty cool, but it was not very balanced because it was a 3D arena fighting game that had items in it. But it was a fun time. It had great music in it, too.
The only other Ubisoft thing I cared about was new Trials game.
Oh, right. You care about Trials?
Trials is fun.
That's when?
It's just fun.
When's the last one you played?
I don't know. It was on my 360.
Okay, that probably, yeah. Everyone I know who's hyped for Trials, like, yeah, I've played one in a long time. I'm ready for new Trials.
I think it was free. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was fun. I had a gale time.
Can we talk about Beyond Good and Evil 2?
Sure.
Because that's a weird thing.
You talk about it. I don't care. I never played.
But did you see what they talked about with the whole you can contribute to a real studio and they'll pay you?
Oh, I didn't see this. I didn't watch UB.
I watched the conference.
So I was cutting in and out because I was playing games.
There was like a big Hollywood boy. I don't know the name of him.
Martin Scorsese.
And he came out and he was talking about how because they talked about it last year, the whole idea of the Space Monkey program And they talked. He's like, it's a community thing where you can contribute to the game. And I went, what is that? And they explained it this year, where you can contribute character designs, pieces of art, your writings, and like pieces of music and whatever, and submit it to a studio that they're collaborating with that is going to work with Ubisoft to approve and put it in the game. And it was a really weird thing where I was like, so do you not get paid? What is this?
Yeah, what is it?
Because like, what's the benefit you get put in a game that's nothing? Getting paid for exposure, that's really stupid. If you're an artist for anything, never do that. They're fucking you over for doing that. Never do that. But the guy on Twitter, like after it came out, I was like, I'm really mad that we didn't have time to word it correctly. You will be getting paid.
Oh, cool.
But what I'm more concerned about is
how
much of it is going to affect the actual game.
Yeah. And
how much will they pay you? And when you submit it to them, are your rights to your thing gone?
Oh, most likely.
And if it is, how long?
Forever.
Can you use it in a portfolio to at least show your work? Like,
probably.
Because from what I understand, the company has done other things for like other projects before, and it's turned out like decently well for the artists.
Oh, cool.
But this is like they said, he talked about on stage, like this is a whole new thing. Submitting to a studio and having it implemented to a video game, never done like this. In this fashion, never like this.
What about Mega Man?
That doesn't exist, remember?
What?
Mega Man Legends 3. That didn't happen.
I thought we're talking about so it's not like the
No, your things will be put in the game for real.
Oh, so it's not
like they show like a thing where it's like, okay, this piece of graffiti, it could be yours, and you put it here, and it's submitted, and it gets put on that piece of graffiti in the world.
So it's not like the map. It's not like the bosses.
We don't know that either. Because they said like writing. They said submit writing as well.
See, in my head,
that means like, because the idea of the game is like they talked about it because that E3 thing was also on the press event was very unclear.
Yeah. See, in my head,
at the demo they showed, they talked about how all those characters that you saw in like the trailers, you're not playing as them.
Yeah. Okay.
You make your own avatar and you go on missions and do things that affect the story.
So in my head, it was like the way it was for Mega Man, where fans submit drawings and ideas for a Robot Master.
And that's what, and I leveled, like it was going to be a bunch of stuff, and that never happened.
Yeah.
3 was canceled because
no, that's the thing. That's every Mega Man since after Mega Man 2.
No, but like that was a thing for like kids to do. They never got in the game.
They are in the game.
Which ones were submitted from kids that got in the game?
All of them.
Not all. No, most of them were designed from the ground up. It was just designs that were Nintendo powers.
But the people designed them.
No, they did for fun, but they were put in the game.
They were put in the game.
Which ones?
Every Mega Man from Mega Man 3 except for Mega Man 8.
I don't believe you.
This is a fact.
Because I've never heard of this.
This is 100%. Every Mega Man after Mega Man 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10 all are
I know, like,
fan-submitted bosses.
I know a couple got in the X series, but
those are all submitted. I think even the X series too. I just know Mega Man 8 wasn't, and 1 and 2 weren't because that wasn't a thing yet.
But no,
everything after 3.
I'd have to you have to show me that.
Oh man! Actually... All right, let's look this up because I know this for a fact. Mega Man fan bosses. I don't know. Let me see. This is good. Boss character contest. The Mega Man Wikia.
Because those character contests existed forever, but
the first boss character contest, which had 8,370. Oh, it started in Mega Man 2.
Yeah, Famitsu and
Metal Man was done by a boy. Air Man was done by a boy. Bubble Man was done by a boy. Quick Man. These are all done by people. It says it right here. Mega Man 3 contest. 50,000 entries. Some runner-up entries received a pencil case and an ID card as a prize. Mega Man 6, Mega Man.
Yeah, you don't get paid 7, for design work. You just get paid in a pencil case because you're.
Oh, Mega Man 8, I guess, also had. For this contest, a template was given for 3 of them. 1 boss character with a sword.
So that's how we got the losers like Clown Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what happened.
I didn't think it was this many though.
Yeah. No, all of them. Like,
I thought it was just a couple.
Oh, it doesn't say for 9 and 10. So maybe 9 and 10.
9 and 10 were all original. That's what I'm thinking of.
Got it.
9 and 10 were all made from the ground up.
2
and guess what?
2 through
9
8.
and 10 have some of the best Mega Man designs.
It's because they were done by people
by
who know
artists who have a better character design because they're paid to do it.
Yeah, which is
that's why Splash Woman and Galaxy Man are amazing.
I'm surprised you didn't know that.
I didn't know it was this many.
Yeah,
I knew Metal Man and Snake Man were like designed by kids.
No, they all were.
I know it was this many.
I don't know if kids, but just fans.
But it's different than that where they are going to get paid and get credited.
Yeah.
But this game, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Sorry, everyone.
Because there is combat like you do, like you pick a class,
like a video game,
an avatar, and you fly that ship around, which the ship stuff looks really cool actually. They did show that off. But Jade is here in the that was like the stinger of the trailer, and I went, huh? Because this game is a prequel to Bad, Good, and Evil 1, But they explain that Jade in this game is hunting the space pirates down.
So did you play Beyond Good and Evil 1?
I did.
Do you like it?
It's a pretty great game.
Okay.
So for the time and even now, it's
so
a really
you're excited
novel
but
idea.
skeptical for 2?
No, this is like, don't even call it Beyond Good and Evil. I'm still on that thing of like, why even call it that?
I see.
The universe for this game is a really goofy and fun setup where it's...
I'm going to cut you off soon because we have a million things to talk about. So hurry.
Yeah, but the premise, I think, something that is the cool part about this like prequel idea is, okay, people are designed in society like by roles, like Brave New World, but animals. That's what's animal people.
So the lobster.
So like, no, that's like, hey, pick a thing, or if you don't do it, you become one. It's not that. It's, hey, are you going to be a chef or like culinary stuff? You get pig DNA.
What?
In reconstruction, you're gorilla DNA.
Why?
These are part human, part animal people.
Oh.
It's a novel little idea.
It sounds like it would be better as a book.
Or it's its own thing called Beyond Good and Evil.
I see what you mean. Yeah, you're right.
That's why I'm like, why is it so called this? But I can't get hung up on that. If the game's good, it's good.
Yeah.
But I wish that we'd get more concrete stuff on this because I'm still very... Like, I love... Like, Michel Ancel, I love you very much. I'm happy you got your game made. This is not Beyond Good and Evil 2, what I wanted, but sure. I just hope it's good. Also, I hope Michel Ancel can get time to make other games that are not this. I know he loves it, but remember, Michel Ancel is the reason Rayman still existed in 2D. And he's a good boy.
Yeah.
He makes my favorite stuff Ubisoft still.
Cool.
And I want this game to be great.
All right. Sony.
And I would love to actually like submit stuff to this Space Monkey program if I can read up on it. I want to because it's up. All the details are out on the website.
Cool.
Look it up.
All right. So The Division 2.
They got weird guns because they realized their guns are boring. Moving on.
No, shut up.
There's nothing much new in that trailer though.
No, there's a lot. Not just the trailer itself, but like there's gameplay stuff. I've watched like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they already after the Ubisoft, all the gameplay stuff.
Yeah. So Division 2 looks very interesting.
Also 8-player raids, which you're a little late, but sure.
Yeah, raids, yay. The thing I'm most interested is the way they're changing the health system completely, which is going to make PvP actually good.
See, regen is on a button. Like remember like Call of Duty, it's on a button now. And
yeah,
I was like, whoa.
No. Yeah, it's so the way it used to work in the Division 1, you have 3 segments of health that gradually go down when you take damage, right? And so once one segment goes down, you have to wait for that segment to go up. And if it goes past another segment, it won't go. Like let's say you're at 3, right? Your full segments. If you go down to 1 segment left, if you wait, it'll only go up to 2. You have to get a med pack or something to make your health go all the way back up, right? And so by itself, that sounds great. The problem with what made PvP so frustrating in Division 1 is there are 1,000,003 ways to get health in Division 1 instantly, where you can pop a med pack instantly, you start healing. You drop like a med thing on the ground, you get healing. You have a teammate hit you with a thing, you get healing. You have a nomad class, your health goes all the way down, instantly refills all the way up. There's so many ways to get health where fighting other people was not fun.
It just becomes a slog.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. And you
just slapping numbers at each other.
Exactly. That's literally all it was.
Which is what it's like fighting PvE in that game. So why would you even bother doing PvP at that point? If it's just more of the same, but worse.
The only reason you do is because you want them good guns in the Dark Zone.
But the PvP sucks so hard, it's like, man, this is fun for nobody to do.
Yeah. But, but there are some, I like it. It is fun. Like, you have to, it's an acquired taste for sure. It's really frustrating at first, but once you understand what's happening, it is fun. And I just got the house, which is, some people say it's the best gun in the game. And so I haven't PvP'd with it yet, but I'm going to and see how I do. And so Division 2, the way they're changing it is no more instant heals. Every way you heal, you have to stop, go into cover, and heal. Like you have to take time to heal. Like even activating a med kit, you have to stop. You can't move, and you have to hold the button and wait for it to heal. So I think that'll drastically change the way combat works in this game. And I'm very excited about that. Like that alone totally changes the way I see PvP being. We haven't seen what PvP will look like in the game. We haven't even seen what the Dark Zone is. But Marco's Style, I think, is the YouTuber who's like the biggest Division player. He has a bunch of videos on the Division 2. I suggest watching him for more in-depth stuff on it. I'm not going to sit here forever and talk about it. But yeah, it looks very good. Like I said, I have like 95 hours in Division 1, and I got that amount of hours really quickly because I got hooked. I love Division 1, and I'm very excited for Division 2.
Comes out next year instead of this year.
Yeah, next year. So there's like 9 months. So we have a lot of time. And the vision, the developers are really good about, like, especially now, they're really good about being open with like their fans and telling
I remember seeing they made a video on like, hey, what is it like to start the game now?
Mhm.
Like they made a video about that. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
They're very open about what they've done wrong.
A lot of Ubisoft's games have been that in the past couple of years. Like,
Yeah.
look at Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that
Perfect
game
example.
did not do great on launch. It was a good game on launch, but it had lots of
Ubisoft's-
connection issues,
Mhm.
hacking issues. It was a confused, like little kind of launch of a
Division
game.
1 was a mess, apparently.
Oh, Division 1 was people liked some parts of it when it first came out, but it was also a mess. For
Mhm.
Honor is still kind of a mess, but they still support it like crazy. They
Yeah,
gave it
Ubisoft's-
dedicated servers. and
Ubisoft's good at supporting their games that they think can do well.
They'd rather invest in these and just keep them going and just like, okay, let's abandon it and
which
move
is
on.
smart. I like it. It makes
It's a different approach to AAA that is interesting.
yeah, and it gives me
It's
faith.
good.
It gives me faith in the developers. So
Yeah.
like with Division 2, like they're being very open about like, we know we messed up at the beginning of Division 1. We're going to work with the fans to make sure that doesn't happen on day one.
That's what they're doing with Trials. They got a bunch of people who like are speedrunners in Trials or whatever, and just hey, make the levels for us
Yeah, cool.
and let's work together.
This is one of those good moments in video games where
That's why Space Monkey is like the interesting one out of all this. It's like no, but you're making more than that. You're doing stuff that affects the game world.
yeah,
which
I like it when developers work with the fans because that's how
it's all about us, the gamers.
yeah.
You could say it's never been a better time to be a gamer. Every year, I hear it every year.
Yeah,
And
what's up, gamers?
And I laugh every year.
Yeah,
What's up, gamers is funny, but saying the line "it's never a better time to be a gamer" is every year.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah.
And I laugh a little bit to myself every year.
and it's never
Because it's not wrong.
it's never been the best or the worst.
But it makes me laugh. I'm like, yeah, sure.
yeah, video games are cool. All right, Last of Us 2, whatever.
Man, what the fuck was that Sony conference, huh?
Hey, Ellie's gay. Riot.
That's really funny to me because that shows how many people didn't play the DLC that they
Yeah.
made after Last of Us.
Why?
Because it's about hanging out with her female friend that was before Last of Us 1 happens
Mhm.
and their bond with each other. Like, well, whatever. Dumb idiots get mad at gay people in media in general, so they don't count.
Yeah, it's real fun.
But the people who are going like, oh, they're doing it for
They're
trying to
forcing
make a
it in.
statement. Well, for one, yeah, that's what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
But who cares?
Yeah, it's
Like,
their
it's-
game.
It's to show off that the whole point of that trailer was like they're trying to find peace in this apocalypse, but also she's a fucking brutal murderer because she has to be.
Yeah,
This was like a juxtaposed thing of whatever. But what the fuck was that? Like, okay, I legitimately liked that they got the composer to come out and do like a cool guitar thing.
yeah, that was weird.
They had
Can we talk about how weird Sony's conference
the
was?
press hated it
It was strange.
because they had to walk to a different room and it was they were all confused. Like it was a little goofy.
I get it. It was weird.
I thought the idea of like every room being like for a game could have been really cool if they organized it well, but they didn't do that. They just did like one room for The Last of Us because the twist of it was like, oh, the weird church tent that they're in was actually the church tent from the game. Like, oh, that was kind of cool, I guess. But then they just like moved into a theater and had them sit and watch all the trailers. I'm like,
Yeah.
why?
so weird.
Because they should have just. I know it's like they want to do something new every year, but they will never top the year where it was a big amphitheater. They had live orchestra there and they just played music to the trailers. It was the best one.
Yeah, that's simple and cool.
But I get why they want to like, let's not bore them, do the same thing over and over again, but it was a little disjointed.
Yeah. Anyways, anything specific about The Last of Us 2 that is that's worth talking about?
Uh,
I don't have a PS4. I've never played the first one, so I
That
have
game
no
still
stake in the
looks
game.
like a graphical masterpiece.
Yeah.
I'm a little interested in, they confirmed later on that you're only playing as Ellie and not Joel, which if you never played Last of Us 1
Mhm.
and you never finished it, that's maybe a minor spoiler for the end of the game.
I think I know what happens.
You do and do not.
Oh, cool. All right.
I
I don't know, so
I really, really like the ending of the game
Mhm.
and Joel's decision in the end of that game.
Oh,
It's really interesting to end a game that way
cool.
with how the story goes.
Because
Because-
Last of Us is I've known like it's one of those games that
Because the base
it's one
no
of those
prem-
games that really makes me want to get a
the
PS4.
base no premise spoiler of the game is that the game is it's Joel and Ellie from the first game.
Yeah.
You're Joel, you play as Joel, big rough man who was around before the apocalypse happened.
Yeah.
He's living in it now because he lived through it from the beginning to now. And he has a sort of girl named Ellie, 14-year-old girl from one place to another, because her whole thing is that she is infected,
Mhm.
but she's not turning. So she can get scratched by the people and go through the spores that turn people into these weird creatures, but it doesn't affect her.
Yeah.
So the idea is like, let's take her to a place to like investigate this.
Yeah.
Because she could potentially help cure them. And that's the game is just that. And you're bonding with Ellie and all that stuff. And this game takes place in the future where you're playing as Ellie as an adult,
Or young adults.
young adult. I think she's like in her 20s, like
Yeah.
early 20s or late teens.
Yeah.
It's not too long afterwards.
Yeah.
But you're only going to be playing as her. So my questions are going to be playing as just her by herself,
Mhm.
Because Last of Us one thing that you always look with an AI partner or with
Yeah.
Ellie, and it was an interesting. The AI was a little buggy in good ways and bad. Like they wouldn't alert people. Like they would clip through people sometimes, so it wouldn't like fuck up the AI in gameplay. It was a little weird, but I'm pretty sure they could improve it.
Mhm.
I just wonder how much of it is going to be solo gameplay.
Yeah.
Also, that trailer is what you saw that was gameplay is very scripted gameplay.
Yes.
But the Last of Us 1 is like one of the very few games that really did make combat feel like a problem. Like when combat happens, you go, fuck.
Oh, okay.
Because there's an upgrade stat in that game to make your aiming not move around as much.
Oh, okay.
Because you have a lot of weapon sway. A lot of weapon sway.
Got it. It's
So
one of those games that like
so missing a headshot, you go, oh shit, and you can die from that.
it's kind of like the feeling you get with like old Resident Evil games.
They were trying to do that.
Yeah.
Like with survival horror, except the idea of like playing that game on the difficulty, because there's a mechanic where you can like look at people through walls, like you can hear them when they walk around, and the highest difficulty you can turn that off. Holy shit, that game is way better that way.
Really?
Because it's I hope somebody sees me doing a stealth kill.
Oh, cool.
I hope they go to this bottle and it's not just one guy, maybe 3 people in here. Like it's
God, man, I want a PS4 so bad.
like the gameplay of that. It's
I want to play these games.
I also found out later that Last of Us 1 sold 17 million copies, which to me like is a little mind blowing considering how that game is not user friendly. Like it's not easy even on normal. It does take some doing. Like it's not a simple game to just like turn your brain off.
It's a real game. Like it's not a hold your hand.
It's not what people criticize it as a movie game.
Yeah, no.
Which
I never thought it was.
I can kind of get that from like Naughty Dog games of like they're too cinematic. But Last of Us 1 was something special. It was doing something really interesting.
And do you think Last of Us 2 will kind of pick up from where it left off of just being more of that in a good way?
It's more of that, and I wonder if they're going to add anything new to it. But at the same time, I didn't think they needed to make a sequel.
Yeah.
At least if they were going to do that with not these characters.
Because like a different area of the world to see what's happening.
Or something, or maybe like farther in the future, because I didn't think we needed to see Joel and Ellie again.
Yeah.
Because you can assume a lot of what their lives will be like due to Joel's decision and the way that game ends.
I don't want to know. I'll look it up. I don't see.
I can tell you after the podcast.
Yeah, I don't see myself getting a PS4 anytime soon. I want one though. The thing God, I don't know.
They're only getting cheaper.
I know that's the thing. They're only getting cheaper. But
next gen is a couple years away, like 3 or 4 years away from an announcement of what they'll be.
Yeah,
but it's still worth getting a console now for one of them at least.
I don't know, like how many games would I don't know how many. I need to like look up a list and see how many games exactly would be like worth me getting a PS4 for.
Yeah, be responsible and go like, hey, what game come out here that I like?
Yeah,
that I would prefer to play on here than PC
or my Switch.
Yeah.
It sounds silly, but like that's a thing for me at the moment. PC or Switch, like those are my consoles.
Also,
anyway.
I don't remember the violence being as brutal in the Last of Us 1 trailer they showed.
Oh yeah.
Because did you see the how violent it was?
I did.
The game is that great. Like you do that stuff to players in that game.
Yeah.
Well, because the multiplayer actually as well, you do that stuff to people.
Oh, fun.
That game is violent. Like
I like violence.
It's very impactful when you kill somebody.
Cool.
Because they struggle and scream and
they don't want to die.
Dude, shotguns on humans is fucked up in that game.
That's good. I hate shotguns that just make people fly.
Because like my favorite thing about shotguns in RE2 was like their heads just become like weird mush.
Yeah.
But a shotgun at close range to a human, there's only like some skull is left.
Yeah.
Like it's like I remember those couple times where I shoot somebody with a gun in that game and go, holy shit, dude, ow, I'm sorry. But at the same time, you're like, it's either they die, it's either them or me. I'm going to die, fuck them.
Yeah.
But like the violence is actually really effective in that game. Shockingly done well.
All right, we're 40 minutes in. All right. RE2 remake, it's happening.
No, we skipped Ghost of Tsushima.
I know you want to talk about that one.
That's brief. But that was before RE2 remake. You fuck.
Fine. All right.
Out
fine.
of order.
The Stranding.
Fuck you. You're not even trying anymore. You talk about it then, because you have nothing to say. So you talk about these then.
I literally have nothing to
You're
say.
skipping over everything that I want to talk about. So that's like, what do you want me to do here?
I'm not skipping over it because you want to.
You're just saying titles like, I can't talk that fast.
I wanted to move it to the end because I thought you want to talk about more of it.
I want to talk about all those games.
All right, fine. Talk about your Kojima.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Kojima real quick.
Looks like a sweet, cool samurai game. Action looks a little dry.
Yeah.
Looks a little too simple. I hope there's more to it than just looking cool. Found out a cool little tidbit. There's actually a button to wipe off the blood off your blade.
I like that.
Which is awesome.
I like that.
You can play the game in only Japanese for every region, by the way.
Cool.
Thank God.
Cool.
And that what they showed in the trailer was a side quest.
Oh,
not story.
Strange.
Which is interesting. I want to know what
that didn't look like it was going to be a side quest.
They're pulling a God of War 2018.
What is that?
Where side quests have cutscenes in them.
Cool.
Which fun.
Yeah.
I hope that game is better combat because combat does not look that good. It looks stylish, but it looks very plain and not that.
When did this game? Did this game have a release window at all?
I haven't seen anything on it.
Got it. So we are safe to assume this isn't coming out anytime soon.
Like 2019, late 2019, maybe.
Yeah,
or
maybe.
Something. A lot of February is packed.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
A lot of games had around 2019 because of Red Dead 2.
Yeah, they had to push it back.
And I get why.
Yeah.
It's Red Dead 2. Even some Japanese games are being pushed to February because but Red Dead 2 though.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right.
A lot of big boys.
Now, RE2.
RE2 Remake. They finally showed us what RE2 Remake looks like.
It looks good.
I'm excited, but I do have my nitpicks, like it was expected.
Like what?
I didn't like Chris's face at first, but I got used to it.
That's why. I just realized you're getting a lot of pops because I forgot to put the pop filter back on.
Oh, well, that's okay, baby boy.
When you're talking to the mic, kind of talk to the side of it a little bit.
Like this?
I can't see. Not like completely, but like just a little bit. Like turn your head.
Okay.
So you're
whatever. I'll look at the door. Whatever.
No, too much.
I don't know what you want me to
do. Don't pee in the mouth. Don't pee.
It's not where it's stored, baby. It's where you put it.
Don't pop in the putt. Don't do that.
So don't say peas.
If you're gonna say a pee, move away from the mic a little bit.
That's dumb. I'm not doing that. I'm
All
just gonna talk.
All right.
Yeah, Chris's design. I like his outfit. I like his new look. I was not a big fan of how his face and hair looked.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it's all done in the RE7 engine.
Yeah.
That photorealism. That's the same thing that DMC5 is being made off of.
Yeah.
Which looks good, but
it does look good.
Some cases I don't like how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Jill is fucked up. They fucked up Jill. They gave her okay, I get well, you don't want to use her old outfit because this is a whole new game.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You don't want to give her Daisy Dukes. That's fine. Her Daisy Dukes were a little dumb because they had like red Daisy Dukes with like black spats under them. They're a little stupid, but whatever. I get it. You want to change it. That's fine. And you want to get rid of like her cool biker jacket that has like the angel in the back. Sure, we'll redo it. That's fine. Her face looks wrong. And they could just use the design that they made for a better Jill from Dark Side Chronicles. Now, Dark Side Chronicles is not exactly the best Resident Evil game. It's a light gun shooter where they remade Resident Evil games in a light gun form. Not great. Her design they should have used that. She looks stupid. I don't like her design at all. It looks really bad. They fucked up Jill. And Jill's my favorite RE girl, and I'm mad about it.
I'm sorry.
And I'm like a little sad. At the same time, though, they give Mr. X a little fedora. And I'm like, yeah, that's dumb, but he needs something.
Cool.
Mr. X is a very plain design.
I've never played
also,
RE2.
The big thing is, yes, for better and for worse, depending on who you are and how picky you are, this game is going to play like RE4 behind the shoulder, not fixed camera angles.
Yep.
And I'm still a little bummed about it. I would really like if they could make it a feature sometime.
I know why they're doing it.
I get it because they're designing the game like it's a brand new thing, and
modernizing it, making it make more sense to
but
people
still,
who maybe have never played it.
Remake 1 did sell a lot,
and
that was fixed camera angles. Well, when they brought it out, but if that's your designing, this game is a lot different. They're making it way scarier in a way that's actually kind of effective.
I saw like when they. Like that boy was breaking in half.
Oh yeah, when he's getting yeah.
I was talking to Isaiah.
That was not in the base game.
Yeah,
that was added in.
I didn't know that. I was like, whoa, this is brutal.
They're pulling in the gore from RE7. That was the good parts about RE7.
Yeah,
RE7 is not a perfect game. It has some issues, but some of the fear tactics were pretty good.
I've never played RE2.
Also, they made
it's gonna come out on PC, I assume, right?
Yeah, I assume so.
Should I get it?
Probably.
Right.
Do you like RE4?
Yeah.
If you if you say no, then walk out this fucking room.
I played a little bit. I haven't played. Like I can't say I've never beaten RE4, but I played it.
RE4 is like one of the best fucking video games
I've
to ever
touched
be.
it. I should probably do that first.
Third-person shooters exist because of RE4. Not even a joke.
That's not completely true, but I know.
No,
what you mean.
it is.
I know what you mean.
be confirmed. Gears of War exists because of RE4.
Okay. Fine.
Without that existing, third-person shooters would never been the way they were.
Okay, I'll agree.
That is confirmed facts.
I'll agree that they never would be the same, but it's not like they wouldn't exist.
They would be way shittier.
Someone else would.
They'd be way shittier than RE4.
RE4 helped.
RE4 is like one of the best, most innovative, important games in history.
Yes. Okay.
It's on every console fucking ever. It's so good.
Not on the Switch, so it doesn't matter. All right.
I think it is.
It's not.
Or it's like a port's on the way.
I'm waiting.
It probably will be.
If it happens, I'll play it. You want to talk about the Black Ops Season 4 pass?
Yeah, real quick. Let me pull up.
Or Black Ops 4 Season Pass. That was a correct.
We talked about it, and I was like, "Oh, that seems kind of neat."
Mm-hmm.
But then I thought about it.
Yeah. What is?
And I went, "No, that's the worst shit of all time. Why would
the
they
worst shit of all time?
do that?"
He's pulling it up, boys.
Because it was always like, okay, you buy a pack, but you can't play the maps. People who have the packs, so you just play the default maps, right?
Yeah.
The way they're doing this is even dumber.
Oh no!
Because that means every month that you don't buy the season pass,
oh no,
the player base gets even more and more split up.
Dang.
And I'm like, wait, how am I going to think about that? Because I was dumb.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
You're right.
That's ridiculous.
I get it. Who knows? Maybe I don't know. I have no good answer for this. I can't defend them for that one.
Yeah, because I thought about it, I'm like, wait, no, that's what it is. It's going to be...
You have to get the packs if you want to play this game.
Unless they make some of those maps free.
They probably will.
Which I don't know how much of it they can do, if any.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's going to suck for everyone who isn't paying the season pass who can't afford to pay it.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to be getting it. I'll pre-order it soon because I am. Because
they did say they're going to do like free updates, but not what those are. No. And I doubt those would be maps because maps take a lot more development time and resources.
If anything, it'll be remasters of stuff. Where you might get free remasters. That's it.
I doubt even that.
Because I doubt even that. You're right.
They're charging for the ones they're already putting in the game.
Yeah. So who knows? Let me rephrase that.
If it was just cosmetic season pass or something, that maybe would have been better. But they're already committed to doing.
It's back to the way it was, just more of it.
Yeah, they're just doing their thing because they haven't. There's no backlash on what they do. So why stop it? Business, baby.
Shame. I don't know. Yeah, that sucks. But at the same time, I like it as someone who is going to get it because, yay, more content for me.
But then you realize the amount of people who do buy that stuff is not
it's not as high. Base. It's not as high. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry.
It's all your fault, Lewis.
It is. All right. Is it time to move on to Ninvento?
No.
Or is there anything else you want to talk about?
Well, since we're still on Sony and you skipped Death Stranding, we're gonna talk about one other small story.
Okay.
Hey. I guess it's going to kind of bleed into one small story from Nintendo, but it was leaked by Chance the Rapper, which is really funny.
What?
He leaked it before the Fortnite event. It's like, man, I can't play my Fortnite on my Switch.
Oh God!
And I was like, you fucking idiot. Because remember they had that big Fortnite event where it's like celebrities versus like esports people.
I didn't watch it, but I need to.
The winners were Ninja and Marshmallow, obviously.
That makes sense
because it's Ninja and he's a popular good boy.
Yeah,
at video game.
He's kind of amazing at Fortnite.
Also, Vince Staples was there, and I thought that was really funny.
Cool.
I'm like, okay, sure, whatever.
I'll watch it.
I like Vince Staples, but I guess they paid you enough good money. Sweet. They said, "Hey, yo, Fortnite on Switch now, baby," and everyone went, "Yeah," and then fucked up the servers a little bit, which is expected. But then people went, "Wait a minute, why am I not allowed to log into my Epic account? What's going on?"
This is a good transition. Yeah.
And then they found out, actually, it's from people who have linked their Sony accounts to their Epic accounts.
You can no longer use it on the Switch.
You have to like either delink it or not allowed to do it.
No, you can't. Like, if you have linked it to a Sony account, you have to make a new account.
Yeah, there was some speculation on like you could maybe delink it and it might work for people, but that didn't work for people.
Yeah.
So if a lot of people who want a PS4 and at one point linked it to the console version from your either PC account or just made one and just did the thing.
Because real quick, if you don't know, with Fortnite, you have to sign into Epic before you can play the game.
Yes, you make an Epic account.
There you go. And so,
like a lot of people like me, we've been on another console and a lot of people on the PS4. I've already done that. Yeah. And I've already put in like some money and I've already like got some, my progress is on that account.
Yeah. Of course.
So I can't have the option of using that like a base name on the Switch version. I just can't.
Nope.
And a lot of people have played Fortnite on the PS4 at one point. Mm-hmm. You know, even if they went back to PC, they just wanted to see it. Mm-hmm. And now they can't even attempt to try it.
They have to make a whole new account.
And Sony had some vague comment on it after a couple days was, we're always open to hearing what the PlayStation community is interested in to enhance our gaming experience. With more than 80 million, like it's a bunch of PR bullshit.
Yeah.
The one thing is we offer Fortnite crossplay support with PC, Mac, iOS, and Android devices, expanding the opportunity for Fortnite fans on PS4 to play with even more gamers on other platforms. Nothing to further add beyond at this point.
So it's not going to happen.
Nothing further add at this point.
Yeah.
No answer again.
God, I hate Sony. I really do. They're really a frustrating company, like gaming.
They did it again.
They did it again. And the idea, again, because remember, like you said, like last year, they accidentally turned on the cross-play thing. Like, if you have the Switch, you can't play with Sony people.
Nope. And I have friends
they could do it, but they're not going to because screw you.
You can't. My dream of playing Fortnite in the fucking tub or whatever, I was never going to do. It's not even an option anymore.
Yeah. You guys made it to where Andres and I can't play Fortnite together.
We can. You have a PC version.
Oh, shit.
Like, we could have always been played.
You want to play?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't play Fortnite that much.
I'm not good, so
I can still do it. None of I know is good at that game.
Have you won yet?
Huh?
Have you won?
I've won a squad game.
I haven't won anything. I don't play squad, so.
And I get second, third place a lot in solo.
Oh, same. All right.
But that's just like I got lucky or I hid.
Yeah, all right. We're about the same level. Cool. We should play.
I'm not good at Fortnite.
We should play then.
Because I can't build fast because I'm on console. It's that simple. I don't know how to build fast on console.
I'm getting better at it with this pro controller.
I still can't.
Yeah, I'm getting better. It's taking a while.
When I'm playing with friends, we're playing with somebody who's on PC, so we get matches with PC people too.
Yeah.
So fuck me.
Yeah.
We still won a match, but that was like a It was a situation how we won. It was really funny.
Anyways,
I had a minigun and we made a tunnel into our fort.
Fortnite on Switch.
Pickle Rick.
I'm having a lot of fun playing Fortnite on Switch.
Do you think they'll put Rick and Morty skins in Fortnite one day?
Of course they will. Of course
will
they
one
will.
of them be like a Pickle Rick costume?
I guarantee
and the other
it.
one will be Rick's lab coat and hair.
I'm putting. Do you hear this?
I'm
do you hear
losing.
this bag of Sour Patch Kids watermelon? I bet all
saying
of
that
it.
hurt me for some reason. Like I lost life force. I don't even know why. I don't even hate Rick and Morty.
It was so specific. I don't know. All right. Are we moving on to Ninvento?
We might as well. Do
Okay.
you have what they showed at the direct? All the little they showed.
The little things.
They showed a cool mech game.
Yeah.
I was like, that was neat. And then that just kind of disappeared.
I was very confused about that. I forgot about it actually. Yeah.
They pimped out Sushi Strikers.
Sushi Strikers, which is a game that I did.
It looks okay.
Why are they pimping that game so much?
I think it's like developed by like a second house developer or something.
That's probably why.
Like,
That's so strange. No one's gonna get it.
I think it should not be $60, but it looks cool.
No one's gonna buy that. We'll move the important one to the end.
That's most of the conference.
That's most of the conference. I got Hollow Knight.
They said, hey, Hollow Knight's coming out today. And I'm like, oh, cool. Because
Yeah.
that was not even leaked, luckily for them.
Yeah, so I bought it and
Great game, huh?
it's real good.
I love the art style of that game very much.
Yeah, I'm liking it a lot. I'm really liking the style. It's giving me a lot of vibes of, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna totally feel the same way I felt when I finished Fez. Like just a
Luckily,
weird-
because you have DLC, it will take longer for you to do that.
yeah, it'll take a lot longer, which is good. But yeah, I'm excited for that feeling. I haven't had that feeling in a while. Like for a game where I finished the game and I'm like, I'm never gonna have that feeling again. That was really good.
Last game I had that was Nier Automata.
I'm trying to think of the last game that I really had that feeling with. It's been a while. Oh, Breath of the Wild, probably. It was Breath of the Wild.
Oh, when you finished it?
Yeah,
I
Breath of the
still
Wild.
have not finished it.
I noticed you, and I can tell by how many hours.
I'm
you
only
have.
gonna finish it when I get everything. I've done all the temples
Oh, don't do that.
because that's what I want to do.
Like Ivory Korok Seed.
No shrines.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
not gonna do. If I'm ever stupid bored, which I don't even think I'll ever be that bored, I'll do them.
Dude, even what's his name? What's the guy that beats the games?
What the fuck are you even saying to me right now?
I feel so retarded right now.
Yeah.
What's the guy?
The completionist?
The completionist.
I was like, okay, there you go.
I forgot.
I
his
was
name.
so lost. The guy who beats the game. Lots of people beat games for money on YouTube, and they go and
But
they
he
scream.
makes a career out of beating games, like specifically.
A lot of people beat games for a career.
You know what I mean?
Completing.
You know what I mean?
If you said completing, I would have got it immediately.
I couldn't figure out.
His name
that.
is a completionist.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
All right. Even the completionist says that's stupid. Don't do it.
Yeah. He also completed fucking Hyrule Warriors with the DLC, and I'm like, you stupid boy.
Yeah, he did it.
Why would you do that?
Did you see his video where he had to beat it on a train and couldn't do it?
No.
It was real funny. He had to beat it on a train and he couldn't do it,
Yeah.
and then he had to wear a Tinkle outfit.
Tinkle?
Mhm.
Did he tinkle in a tingle? In a tingle, not
Yeah.
a tingle outfit, just in tingle.
Yeah.
Would you give Tingle a kiss for like $2?
Maybe
his
maybe $3.
Big fucking throbbing red nose.
Oh, $3.
Would you
for
suck
sure.
his mole off of his face?
$3 for sure. All right, so yeah, Hollow Knight's real good. All right,
So is Tingle's nose.
Super Mario Party is a game that's going to exist.
And I'm like, oh, the curse has never died.
I don't know if I'm gonna
Fuck
get
Mario Party.
it. Yeah,
Okay,
I,
the only good Mario Party game is Mario Party 2 because on the cover of that game, Mario's wearing a cowboy outfit. And I'm like, he's wearing a cowboy outfit.
what about the game?
It's fine.
You can't get much with Mario Party. I guess.
I don't like Mario Party.
That's
I
fine.
never like Mario Party.
It's fine. I don't. Yeah, it's one of those
It
games.
lasts for way too long.
It's one of those games that I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. It's a game. It's called
Like,
Super Mario.
There are a
Party.
couple good mini games in there.
Mhm.
Keyword a couple,
Yeah.
but it's not fun.
No.
Even like a 20 turn match is too long
AI Luigi always wins.
by doing nothing.
Yeah. AI Luigi always wins. All right.
A Lamau.
Anything else before we move on to the big boy?
Ba-ba-ba-da. They showed off. They said, "Hey, Dark Souls is still coming in summer. Don't worry, it's
Yeah.
coming in summer. Still no date, but coming in summer." And I'm like, "That's weird. Still no date, huh?"
Yeah. I'm excited because I'm.
I guess some weird Nintendo news because it was on at the E3 thing, but they announced it at the Splatoon regionals.
Yeah.
That happened.
Oh, speaking of that,
They moved up the release date of the DLC to like the day after, and I was like, "Oh, that's weird. That's fucked up. I don't have the money for that right now."
yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that sucks."
All right.
I've done spoilers for a while.
Speaking of that, before we move on to the big boy news, there's a huge sale on the Nintendo eShop right now for the Switch.
For the big games,
for
not
the
just
big
indie
games,
stuff.
which never happens. So I'm going to mention some of them right now in case you didn't know. Splatoon 2, 33% off at $40.
The
Breath
game
of
is still getting free updates to the end of the year.
Yeah,
which
it
is
makes me
cool.
want to get that game
Because they also
want-
announced that they said this summer was going to be like the end of it. They said no, we're going to push it till the end. We're going to keep doing more stuff at the end of the year,
Yeah.
which for me means good because that game needs the good maps from Platoon 1. They really do.
Yeah, I want to like that game. Breath of the Wild, 25% off at $45.
I can't. It's worth it.
Mario plus Rabbids is $30.
I thought about that one
It's
actually.
half off. Yeah, I thought about it too because it's half off.
Also because I've heard that DLC they're making for that game is like 10 hours long. Or
I think
something
the one that
crazy.
makes me laugh the most is NBA 2K18 is $20 right now.
That should be worth like $2
they know.
for how it plays on that fucking. Also, by the way, they showed off FIFA on the Switch
Oh yeah,
at the direct, and I was like, Lewis, they're still doing it.
they're still
The
doing
Mad
it.
Men.
Yeah,
I hope this one is like a video game
they're
that you can
making-
play.
I told you they're making sports games.
No, but that's the fact that they pimped it out in the direct for a little bit. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
They still know that they have enough people who buy it.
FIFA 18 is $23.
Eh,
Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is $25.
that game I don't like, but hey,
I'm trying to think of games that are relatively important. Puyo Puyo Tetris is $23.99, but get the free demo. It's
I
the
think
same.
I'm gonna buy that actually.
I
really
might.
need to own that game.
Yeah, right. It's one of the games that I'd rather own, but I don't know.
I really just want characters.
Oh, Fire Emblem Warriors It's only 25% off, so it's $45.
It's still relatively new. That's why.
Yeah.
It came out like in October or November. It was a late release last year.
LA Noir is on sale, but I can't see how much because I already bought it.
Oh, okay. You can't like open it up to like, hey, what if I want to gift it or
Let me
something?
see.
You can gift purchases. I think on the
Not from the Switch.
really only on the weird.
Yeah. If I press nothing happens if I press purchase.
Well, that game might be worth it. I don't know
I deleted it.
for the sale.
I deleted it. I didn't finish it. I got bored.
Told
and,
you.
And I needed. I
Happened to
know.
me too.
Yeah. I needed to get more space because I downloaded.
I never got to the quote unquote good part of that game, which is the arson cases. I never got to them.
I feel bad about myself. That's pretty much it. Everything else is like whatever. So if you go to your eShop and look at other games, there's a lot. Like South Park is 25% off.
That game is on sale everywhere.
45. Yeah. So there's a lot of games. This is the biggest sale on Switch. Like even it's so big, you have to scroll all the way down and it says see more deals.
Yeah, and for if you're listening to the day this comes out, if it will come out this day, they stop in Wednesday.
They stop at Wednesday, so you have a couple days to get these games for
Think about
for
it.
the sales. So yeah, all right. Let's talk about the big boy, big dick in the room.
Ridley.
It's taking up 30 minutes of your time.
And in my opinion, honestly, was a bad choice for this direct, as cool as it was. They showed off Smash.
They didn't
And
show
a
off.
lot of it.
They showed Smash. They showed the entire game.
They showed its fourth asshole.
They really
They
did.
said, here's what it ate.
Man,
the
I
past
wish I
3
could
years.
name the podcast that. It would work, but I can't.
It's called Big Dick is back in town.
Can't.
Big Richard's back in town.
There you go. All right.
I could hear that. That was gross. Heard me sipping on lean
If I had more compression, that would have sounded even better.
and codeine.
So Smash looks cool. Let's get this out of the way. So everyone can be mad at me. I probably
care about Smash.
no. I do care about Smash. I've only played Smash.
You played Smash when I brought it over like
Mhm.
3 years ago to friend's place.
I've
So you're like,
probably-
oh, this is what Smash is.
Yeah, I've probably played Smash 10 times in my entire life. Like
which
10
is really
games.
weird.
10
as a
games. Yeah.
Fake gamer alert.
It's fake gamer alert. Yeah. It's just remember Nintendo never like entered my home. So I never had a Nintendo console.
But you
really.
had friends.
I had friends, but
They
like,
had like Nintendo.
but I just kind of but that's the thing. I only played with that like only a couple times. Like usually I just watched. Like it wasn't a game that it wasn't a game that like drew me in. It never made me think, oh, I gotta get a GameCube now.
Mhm.
You know, like it was never one of those for me. But this game, I want it, and it makes me really hype. And I'm gonna have to learn how to play this game because
so
God, I
why
have
do
a
you want this one of all of them?
Huh?
Why do you want this one of all of them?
One is on the Switch.
Besides the obvious one of like it's on the new console. That's everyone wants it for that. But
Yeah,
besides that,
more games on the Switch.
things that are like actual pertain to your taste. Why?
I'm playing a lot more fighting games right now. Like I'm playing Dragon Ball. I'm playing.
That's a funny joke you're saying
Why?
because the whole joke of Smash is not a fighting game. It is a fighting game. That's
Oh.
still a thing to this day.
Oh, really?
Yes, still to this day.
It's definitely a fighting game.
Smash and fighting games are different communities.
The whole point is you hit people.
But do you hear what I'm saying?
yeah,
They're different communities.
I know what you. Yeah. Okay, I know what you mean.
It's a thing.
It's a different type of fighting game, but whatever.
This is a debate that's been going on since Melee decided to make itself like a thing.
Yeah. No,
And I still like engaging in it. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm playing a lot more fighting games right now, and they just look. Something about it just makes it look fun right now. I think I've seen enough of it to like hype me up for like, oh, this would be. I get it. Like I see why this is fun. Like I don't know why. It's something about just something clicked in my head during this direct that like I understand what I have been missing for the last 20 years.
The fan service.
Yep.
That's what Smash's thing is. That it's the fan service.
Really, what it was
the game. There's a game there for sure, but the fan service is what makes it.
My brain, something clicked on my brain. Where I was like, I can play.
I think it's when they said this is the biggest crossover event of all time. They showed all those logos. You're like, oh, now I get it.
I can play Bayonetta.
Now you get
or
why,
Mega Man.
Now you get why Melee and Association Brawl blew my dick off when I first saw them as a kid. Brawl blew my dick off when I was a kid because they announced Sonic and Snake, and I was like, holy shit, what? And my brain combusted.
That's how I feel about Mega Man and
Cloud
Bayonetta.
And Cloud was even crazier.
Yeah,
Cloud was
like pretty crazy.
Cloud is still the weirdest one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The weirdest one.
So I'm excited. What are your thoughts on this new Smash? And they said that they added some new mechanics, like a tiny thing.
They added stuff that I've been wanting them to put back in.
Some quality of life stuff.
The quality of life stuff for the meters for certain characters has been needed for a long time. I'm really glad they're doing it.
The idea of that you're more controllable when you're falling.
The feature of, hey, you can do charge shots in midair is a straight buff to a lot of characters. Like Samus might be worth looking at now.
Got it.
Because being able to charge her B in midair is really valuable again. Yeah. Them adding in midair dodging is something from Melee that I actually really like from Melee is more movements and faster movement.
Yeah, more movement's good.
Getting rid of iframes on spamming dodge is really valuable. Perfect guards being the way they are. Being able to do short hop with a command is really convenient, and it'll make me probably think about getting in this game competitively. And also, I'm really curious. I like the change, but I wonder if they'll have to change the numbers on it. Of 1v1s have increased percentage damage dealt.
Yeah.
Because Smash tournaments are infamous for going overtime.
Yeah. So
they always last too long.
I didn't know that.
At events, they go on too long.
I did not know that.
Because Smash is not a traditional fighting game, or even a fighting game to some people.
So those 1v1
where it's not just you deal enough damage and they die, it's they have to get knocked off the platform. And if sometimes those matches can last for longer than they should, because they're both the same skill level, because they're all high tier players. So it's known for ruining tournaments. At least scheduling. And scheduling tournaments is already a nightmare enough. So that's a change that's really, I would like for them to let you adjust it, actually.
I'm sure that seems.
But no, that'd be stupid. Let them just adjust it with patches over time.
All right. So yeah, your thoughts? You gonna get it?
Of course I am.
Okay.
I've bought in every single one.
I like the way you said. Of course I am.
Yeah, it's like what are you talking about? Why would I not buy a Smash game?
I don't know.
I didn't even like Smash for Wii U very
You're
much,
cynical
but
boy.
I still bought it.
You don't buy every game ever, so who knows?
Well, that's because I'm broke.
Yeah.
And I'm stupid.
But this is one that you've
I'm not cynical. I'm just I know a lot about games that I know what I like, so I waste my time.
Fair enough.
Like, why would I buy Forza? It's not what I want, so why would I do that?
You're right. I know what you mean.
Why get mad about a game that I know I won't like? That's like the dumbest thing to in life. Why would you ever do that?
I like playing a lot of different types of games. I like exploring games that I haven't played and stuff.
Yeah, so do I.
So I end up buying.
But I can tell what I'm gonna like by looking at it.
Well, for me, I end up buying games that like I regret buying. But I regret buying in the sense that like,
that's how you learn what you like.
Yeah, exactly. And it's one of the, I just like playing a lot of games.
It's what I spent my youth doing, was buying games I didn't like.
See, I'm using my time now because I have money now, or more money.
Well, hopefully you have an interest in games now.
Yeah. I didn't have, I have the ability to play more games. Remember when I was a kid, I had I had a PS2.
So did I. And
like, that was it. But that was it.
I had a PS2 and I got a Game Boy at some point, but I fucking used that money wisely.
Yeah. So
I rented and traded in a lot of games.
I had one console, so that was the only, and even then, my mom wouldn't let me play like rated M games, so that just cut away half the. I never played the Resident.
There's still a lot of really good games that weren't rated M.
Though. Oh, for sure. There's a lot of great games.
The PS2 is like the best console ever.
I understand. Like some games dismiss me. So
like the classic iNinja.
Yeah, classic iNinja.
Fuck. I wish they brought that back at E3. Bring up iNinja 2.
Yeah. No, so like Ratchet and Clank, one of the games that just jumped over my head. Didn't play. I played Jack. That was the game I played. So
I played that remake for Ratchet and Clank, the whole remaster they made for the movie.
I
didn't like it that much.
I have it on my Vita and I didn't like it.
No, not the first game in HD, like the full remake of Ratchet and Clank 1.
Oh, is that
what never came to Vita? Yeah.
Oh,
that is just called Ratchet and Clank.
Got it.
For PS4 only.
All right.
I didn't like it that much.
I have the Ratchet and Clank trilogy on my Vita.
Ratchet and Clank 1 is rough. That is an old game.
Yeah, maybe I think that's what it is.
2 and 3 are much better. For 1, they're not as like punishing for nothing, and the guns are more interesting, and the gameplay's tighter, and the humor's better.
Yeah, it's just
a lot of things are better in 2 and 3.
It feels like a very unfinished game.
Well, because it was like the whole thing was like they quit Spyro because they couldn't give him anything to hold in his hand.
Yeah.
So they made Ratchet and they gave him hands.
Yeah.
That's why they gave him a gun.
All right.
And then they made Ratchet and Clank.
Anyways, away from the PS.
And they gave him cool.
So yeah, Smash. 70 minutes on Smash is what.
Well, you're missing the big dick things. They showed off Splatoon's moveset, which is the sickest shit in the
Oh
world.
yeah, I was gonna say yeah. So
And the real big thing that you're ignoring is the whole thing that I care about this game
the one new
more
character or two new characters.
is everyone is in this game.
Okay, I see. What you mean.
Every single character is in this game.
Every
No
s-
one is cut.
Everyone who has been a fighter,
Everyone
who has been a playable fighter in
from
previous
Melee
Smash
till
game.
now is not being cut. They're all being put in.
Yeah.
And that's actually a big deal to people.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, Wolf was back in because Wolf is not a clone. He plays different and he's way cooler than Falco or Fox. Young Link, I don't care about, but my friend was going apeshit over it. That means I get to have. Also, they announced a new. It's really weird. They're calling the clones Echo Fighters.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I think it's because they're not.
Because everyone knows that people get pissed when they announce clones.
I think it's because they're one that too, and I think it's also because they have slightly different like timings on things.
A couple do.
So I think it's gonna be one of those things where
like
only
Dr. Mario and Mario are the same character. Like they're not different at all.
I think
Lucina and Marth have like a slightly different hitbox.
I have a feeling it's gonna be one of the things that only matters for really high level players.
They're not actually.
Really?
Not even close. No.
Okay, never mind.
They're not. They're just like dumb changes
Got
that
it.
don't matter.
Got it.
That's why I hate that they exist.
All right.
But as long as nobody gets cut, I don't care.
Yeah.
Which is why I was happy that, okay, I like playing Peach. Holy shit, Daisy, I can just do that instead. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Daisy has always been the top tier. And you can just play as her instead. So fuck yeah. I can get back into playing Peach seriously. It's actually play Peach.
Cool.
And I'm really happy about that.
So your thoughts on the Splatoon?
Also, I love
moveset?
like yeah, Snake, and they nerfed his ass, which I'm very upset about. Have you seen that, by the way?
No.
There's been an outcry on social media because Snake's ass is flat. Because
that is a big deal.
Because they modeled his butt to look like his really good butt from MGS, from Metal Gear, the remake they did on GameCube, Twin Snakes.
That
So
is
I actually went from MGS too.
That is a big
And
deal.
not even a joke, that was Kojima's decision to make his butt look that good. And it's nerfed. And I was like, where's his ass? What'd you do to it?
I get it. That better be patched.
They nerfed. I love the term of like nerfing like body parts.
Yeah,
it's really funny to me. They nerfed Samus's breast size, which I think looks better overall. They made him because instead of that, they just gave her more muscles, which makes more sense in the canon because Samus is buff as shit.
Yeah.
And I'm happy about that. But Snake, man, him not having his ass is legitimately like a bummer to me.
I get it.
Because I main Snake in Brawl.
Yeah.
Snake was my main. And I'm gonna miss that sweet ass. I really am.
All right.
Also, his face looks a little too fun.
All right.
Also, third thing about Snake, it is gonna be David Hayter again.
Okay.
He's coming back to do new voice lines, which I don't know if you know this about Brawl.
Hmm.
In
I
his
don't know.
stage for Shadow Moses, you could do codec calls
Don't know.
between Snake and everyone from MGS1 for every character in the game.
Wow.
So every character had like a Colonel, this is Wario. Why does he smell so? Like a whole like 1 minute dialogue for Snake for every character.
That's awesome.
But because there's added like way more characters after Brawl,
Oh God.
new codecs.
Oh,
I'm
God.
so excited for that dumb fan service shit.
Cool.
It's like, oh, Snake, that's Mario from 1983 game Super Mario Brothers. Like they'll go into like, they talk like it's a codec call.
Cool.
And them doing more of those is going to be a gay old time.
All right. Now let me let you jack off real quick about how cool the new Splatoon character is.
Yeah, I'm happy with the mechanic if you have to get your ink back to do certain specials is really, really fun.
Yeah.
The fact that all your ults are different, not even colors or genders, but just different outfits is a really cool touch. Callie and Marie being an assist trophy is expected, but I'm really happy about it. It's really funny. Okay, everyone in Splatoon, for the most part, the community agrees Moray Towers fucking sucks. They hate that map.
Okay.
And then making it a Smash stage is like, oh, now I can hate the stage in the third game.
Cool.
But the map looks actually not that bad. But man, fucking Moray Towers, I hate that stage. I hate Moray Towers. But
Cool.
fucking whatever, I'll deal with it.
I've watched a lot of the gameplay that they. I didn't watch all of it.
Also,
because
that
it's
new
so
that new
much.
Zelda stage is pretty cool.
Yeah, I watched a lot of like what they showed off. I watched that whole thing where they showed off the new Splatoon people, and
Another detail that I was like, oh, that's different, but not what everyone wants.
It's very different, and it's
They added in Omega mode as well, which they had in last game.
Mhm.
Battlefield mode is fine,
There's guns now. I'm kidding.
but what I'm really happy that they confirmed like off the E3 thing
Mhm.
was that thank God this means I can play stages that I like without having to turn on Omega mode or Battlefield mode. You can turn off stage hazards.
Mm.
That means you can play the layout of the stage, like the normal stage, the weird gimmick like layout,
Uh-huh.
but all the gimmicks, turn them off.
Cool.
They haven't had that in a game before. I'm so happy. Because my favorite stages have gimmicks that I hate. But I can just turn them off.
You want to talk about the other new
Fuck
character?
yeah. Well, the meme is real. After, over a decade, we got him. The man, the myth, the big, big boy. Ridley is finally in.
Yeah.
And he stands like Bowser.
It's very
And his
interesting.
taunt is he stands up on his fucking two legs. And it looks really funny.
Cool.
Somebody made a joke of like, it's with Ridley, it's my turn to play the Xbox. So him standing upright looks really funny. Ridley looks better than I thought.
I heard that
and he's way more violent than he should be, but I love it.
I was hearing a lot of people who were playing as him saying that like he's kind of hard to play as.
He seems a little weird.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of tuning to be done.
He's like a heavy character, with semi-heavy character that has a fast side dash grab, but also has the weird magic point like Marth does, where certain characters have a sweet spot for their moves, where if it hits, it does way more damage or like it does really big effects. The most famous one is Marth's tip on his sword on his side B, where if it hits, he charges up, and if it hits, it does like way more damage. It's like a smash effect. Or the most infamous one is Jigglypuff's rest ability. Where Jigglypuff will make yourself go to sleep, but there's a certain point in the hitbox where if it hits, you just go flying. It's like 50 damage. 50% damage. Like if you watch like melee players do it, they do it on command because they know how to do it. Yeah. It's part of her game set of like she can float and does her rest and just knocks people away.
Cool.
But Ridley fucking murdering Mega Man and Mario for the trailer was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was.
And great. I appreciate. You haven't seen any of the other like the Smash character reveals. Ever since Smash for Wii U, everyone has like this character and like a little quip. And I appreciate his being makes his big debut because the meme, the oldest one of all time, is really can't get in. He's too big.
Cool.
That's the joke of it. If people weren't aware, because it's been a long time coming, Ridley is a big character. He's a big space dinosaur.
Yeah.
He's at least his size varies from game to game. He's minimum like double the size of Samus, like minimum. He's huge. Yeah. In some games.
So they
scaled him down in a way that doesn't look so stupid. Then they have him hunched it over so that his height isn't too crazy, like Bowser, where he's not standing upright, or else he'd be too large and it'd be a little weird.
Yeah.
And they made his attacks really violent in a way that I didn't think they'd ever do. Like they gave him his grab where he drags you across the floor, across the stage.
Oh God.
And he stabs you with his tail and it makes you fall off the floor. Like he's really interesting. But at the same time, people are like, oh no, is that just it? Only Ridley?
Yeah, only 2 characters? Are they going to announce more characters?
For one, I think people are being a little too entitled because they're bringing everybody back in a new engine, which is a lot of characters.
It is.
And 2, Smash doesn't come out till December 9th.
Yeah, do you think they're going to announce more?
I think like at least a couple more.
Okay.
Maybe like 2-3 more.
We got like one more direct, so.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like there's going to be like another direct. There's still time. Plus, when the game is still out, they could still do more DLC like they did for Smash 4.
Oh, did they?
A lot of those characters were DLC.
Oh, cool.
Bayonetta was DLC. Bayonetta was the one that we all voted to get in as DLC.
Yay.
And I did it, and I'm very happy that I got her in.
Thank you, because Bayonetta looks cool.
Okay, let's talk about it. They showed All Father Rodan, and I lost my shit. Like, oh, she's a
Dude, yeah, they showed Rodan.
Like, is it going to be a skin? And I'm like, oh.
I thought you were going to actually get to play as Rodan or something.
He's a trophy. But you know what?
That's fine. That's fine.
I love...
Dude, okay, can I stop real quick? Can we in Mayo 3, can we get to play as Rodan eventually? Can we have like the game open where you get to play as Rodan?
Make it like DMC where you can have another moveset.
That'd be awesome.
I'd love to have that.
Yeah, well, even if it was just like a little thing. Well, like I want to see like
minor Easter egg spoiler thing. You can fight him in Bayo 1. What? He's the secret boss in that game.
Okay,
once you do enough of the game and like buy enough upgrades and stuff, he's like, well, I want to show you something, and you can like fight him.
Oh, okay,
and he's fucked up hard.
Got it. I didn't figure that out. And it's
awesome. And in the story, it makes sense why he's so strong. Like he shouldn't be strong in the final boss, but that's how these games work.
Yeah,
because he's really cool.
Because you know how he anytime he goes to give you a new weapon, he goes to hell, and then
you fight him there.
Like imagine like a cool little mini game in Bayo 3 where every time he does it, you get to like play like a quick thing where you have to actually go fight
like a sparring session to earn it. Yeah,
yeah, that would be awesome.
It's
so obvious.
He's Santa in one game. It's so awesome. Yeah. He's a good character. I'm glad Bayo got like more than just. It sounds dumb, but I'm glad Bayo got more than just a character in this game.
Yeah,
because I understand that Bayo is a smart thing. Is like a somewhat Nintendo IP, and the people who love Bayo cried when she came out because Bayo's so awesome.
I like Bayo.
She is still my favorite female video game character of all time.
I get it.
In terms of like move sets, she's my favorite one ever.
I'm trying to think of who would be mine.
I love Leona from like KOF, and like there's a lot of cool fighting ladies.
What's the portal?
But Bayo has the coolest moveset.
What's the portal girl?
Shell?
Yeah, Shell.
I don't know if I said Shell like that. It's Shell.
I'm kidding.
She doesn't speak, but she's cool.
It's not Shell. Yes, there's no personality. It's like, yeah.
Well, she's lobotomized partially.
Yeah.
That's why she has dead eyes on her model.
Her brain is bad.
But she's got cool robot like feet boots.
It's just boots.
I know, but they look like they're based off of like synthetic feet that we have for people in the modern day. People run with.
All right.
Cool robot feet.
Is there anything else that we need to talk about?
We skipped over the big boy, Death Stranding.
Okay.
The biggest boy. So someone who doesn't play Kojima's games and only saw maybe one trailer about this, what are your impressions on this fucking thing?
What the hell is it?
Like everyone else, huh?
Yeah. That's it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's happening. I'm confused.
Anything that you're like, do you think you figured out anything in that trailer? I figured out a couple things in the trailer.
There's babies. It looks cool.
From what I theorized with that fucking Death Stranding trailer, okay, this is already known from like a confirmed thing from the trailers. The rain in that world ages you rapidly.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
And it resets everything and it ages the landscape and people. That's why everything's so flat.
Okay.
That's the theory of it all. And that's why you have to like can't be in the rain for too long or else he will age and die. The theory is that from some people, and the one that I've speculated is that your little baby boy that you carry, that little thing you carry either inside of you or in that little tube, is a clone young version of you.
That makes sense.
So that whenever you're grabbed by those weird monsters and when they age you really hard and you die and go into that weird abyss, your clone is there to age up and just takes your place. That's my theory.
And how do you get another clone?
That's what we want to know.
Yeah.
Of where do those come from? Also, it was funny how they started with the baby's butt in the trailer.
Yeah.
Instead of just the baby popping out its little thumb, which was strange.
It's
And you're a delivery man.
Yeah.
For what are you bodies?
I guess.
To I guess make the clones out of them.
You're human trafficking.
But you haven't seen societies in the trailers yet.
That's the thing. This is why I wanted to leave it to the end because there's nothing to talk about.
But at the same time, it's like when they showed the in-engine footage, I'm like, why did you do that? I liked the confusing shit way more than just like watching him walk around a boring mountain.
Yeah.
Because the landscape isn't interesting in that world at all. It's not. No. When they show the fucked up hell circle or the ocean with like the beached whales and the people floating up like,
that was
like Jesus, it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what everyone hyped for.
Yeah.
But just showing Norman Reedus and his funky fetus walking around.
That's not yours.
It is not mine, but I'm sticking with it until we get more of what the fuck that thing is.
Cool.
Just watching Norman Reedus walking around in the like kind of boring, like overcast mountains, kind of like made me a little less excited about this game.
I'll say that like those demon. Okay, so that like the invisible ghost things,
which is what your little tracker can detect. It
terrifies me.
Nuts.
Those are terrifying.
Really cool. Yeah,
this game is good. Okay. This game is gonna be rad.
Kojima does horror things in his games.
I hope it's on PC.
There's a reason I was very sad.
I really hope it's on
when
PC.
He couldn't do the Silent Hill.
Yeah,
with Guillermo del Toro and Norman Reedus and Junji Ito for monster design.
Everyone.
All the warriors were going to make it, and then Konami went, no, and also pack your stuff. And it's like, Sony loves me, so fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Kojima was like, fuck you, I'll go here and make my...
Like, they have an engine for me, I'll just use that. And they're like, they gave me all the money and all the actors I could ever want.
Yeah.
Also, Matt Mikkelsen is my boyfriend now.
Yes.
Which will never get not funnier by the day, considering that he has like a wife and child. And it's just, all you see of him is hanging out with just Matt Mikkelsen and his lads all day, just bonding and eating burgers.
That's real cool.
And I'm like, okay, Kojima, that's cool. What the fuck game are you making?
Yeah.
Why do you have all these famous people making this game? Why is Guillermo, what is he going to be in this game?
Yeah, he's in the game. He's a character in the game.
And he has like a fetus. That's where we first saw them.
He's like, making the game
and
he's
in like a black market dealer of these weird clones?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it is actually him.
I think I'd rather them have been still a little bit more vague.
Well, it's trust me, it's vague enough.
I get why they were like showed gameplay and be like, okay, there's a game here.
Yeah,
but
no, it's fine. I thought it was fine. I get what you mean because it's too early. They're in pre alpha. This is just engine footage.
And at the same time, Kojima is the master of trailers that get you hyped, and it wasn't one of those for me.
The game will not look like this. Like, just for everyone who thinks that like the game will not look like
the cutscenes will though.
The cutscenes will, but this is engine footage. Like,
it's done in the Guerrilla Horizon Zero Dawn engine.
Yeah,
which is why it looks pretty good.
Yeah, looks good. But
I want to hang out with Guillermo del Toro and hope he's not a bad guy.
That's fine. I don't mind if he's a bad guy.
But I want him to be good. I want to hang out with him and eat Mexican food with that boy.
What if you're a bad guy?
I'm fine with that.
What if you both are bad guys?
Oh, I'm definitely fine with that.
Yeah. What if like you're taking?
I was the demons, John.
What if you're taking babies from mothers?
Oh, it's like a big pro-life metaphor.
Hell yeah, dude. You know,
like Kojima make a statement about pro-life.
You know, me abortion. And my radical pro-life.
That would be really weird, but maybe.
Sure.
Well, no. His theme about this game, he's talked about this game, is all about tying everyone together through invisible thread. Is his concept of this game?
Does the invisible thread involve the invisible people?
Maybe.
Are those invisible people?
He said there's a cooperative aspect of this game.
Are those invisible people just the souls of dead people?
They might be like the former people who aged a lot and became those monsters.
God, there's so many. This is why there's so many questions.
Yeah.
There's nothing to talk about.
It's speculation, baby.
It's just speculation. And it's so much speculation because we have zero things. No one knows.
That's how he does it. I hope it's just not disappointing like how 5...
When do you think we'll see like concrete evidence as to what this game is?
Maybe TGS this year.
Okay.
When is that?
Tokyo Game Show. When?
This fall,
Okay, like August around.
like I think September.
Okay.
But even then, I doubt for a game this big would even be there. Tokyo Game Show is not that big of an event anymore. I don't think he would. Sony and them would not make it out.
So that's the earliest possible that we might see anything related to what the hell this
I
game
think
is.
we might for this game. We might just go like its own thing.
Yeah.
Or something.
It'd be worth it.
Because maybe waiting till E3 next year might not be a good move.
No, I don't think so.
Considering how much people we just want something on this game.
If every E3 they just show a tiny little bit of
it's
nothing,
gonna get annoying.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Crackdown 3.
Yeah.
Where I'm only kind of on that game because I've seen it every year for like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's I don't want to feel that way about a Kojima game.
I just realized I haven't been looking at if the podcast has been recording for the last 20 minutes. Definitely is. But that would be really fun if it wasn't.
Oh yeah, hilarious. Haha. Funny memester over
We're
here.
at 80 minutes. I'm tired and I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
Let's go eat.
Assholes.
4 of them.